Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. If you can hear me, please can you put it in the comment section? How was your day? Oh, mommy, you're welcome. It's good to have you here. How was your day, mom? How was everyone's day? I trust God the weekend is just moving with speed of blessings. Every one of us. God is not yet done with any one of us. That's just the truth. God is not yet done. That's just the truth. No matter what is going on, no matter what has happened or whatever that is happening, God is not yet done with us at all. All right, I'll be welcoming you. This is we welcome. We are waiting for our speaker to join. As soon as she joins, I welcome her. Let me give her a shout. Good evening. All right, Mama. Yes, ma, you're welcome. Congratulations. How was the rest of the school activities? You're welcome. Um, can you hear me? Ma Obi Igwe, Zoom user. Zoom user, can you actually change your name? Okay, welcome. Thank you. And welcome, Aiba Priye. Welcome. If I call your name, you type. Oh. Welcome, Omono. Welcome, everyone. All right, let me quickly welcome others in our midst. All right, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. All right, we'll be talking about welcome to day 2 of Reinvent Through Virtual Women's Conference. In our welcome notes, I'll first welcome you and thank you for being part of it yesterday. And if maybe you didn't meet up, or maybe your network disturbed you, I believe that some of our record, we're gonna sort that out, and the recording will be dropped at the end of our program tomorrow. Okay, so I will quickly talk about yesterday. We mentioned what are we actually healing from. Okay? So we mentioned what actually are we healing from. Somebody will be like, heal, revenge, and thrive. What is it? What is it? What is it all about? What are we healing from? What do we heal from and all that? I will start by saying that we heal from unforgiveness. We heal from disappointment. We heal from sicknesses, be it physical sickness, emotional sicknesses, mental sickness, no matter what it is, that every woman that have to thrive in life must heal from past emotions. You must heal from whatever that has been an issue. Whatever that has bothered in the past, you must heal from emotional abuse, physical abuse. No matter what anyone has done to you, you must heal. So why are we bringing all the speakers talking about health, mental health, and all of this? The reason we are doing all this is that we want a woman who is confident, who is bold, unapologetically thriving in every areas of life. The truth remains that we are not just meant to do business. We are meant to fulfill destiny. Every one of us is gifted in one way or the other. Some of us have streams of income, the side hustles and everything. And as time goes on in life as a woman, we begin to encounter challenges. Some of us in our marriages, some in different ways. The things that we were not expecting happening begins to happen in our lives. The things that we didn't call for and all that. The things that we didn't call for. So it begins to happen and all manner of things. And these things happen, and these are not things that we sign in for. And that's the reason why you must heal. Some of us are saying, oh, my husband has totally hurt me badly. I can't let it go. Someone said his business is this person, is this, is this, is this. This meeting is all about to tell you that you are not healing because of anyone. You are healing because of yourself. Let me repeat that phrase. You say you are not healing for anyone. and you are healing for yourself. When it comes to healing, you're doing it for yourself. When it comes to forgiveness, you're not forgiving because this person didn't hurt you, this person didn't hurt you, but you are forgiving because there is a future, there is generations waiting for you. There is something that you need to fulfill. For some of us that have our children, some of us that have grown-up children, expecting them to be married and be in their husband's house. You need to heal from whatever you think those children has done to you, and you must live for them. But if you are not healed, I'm talking about three-way healing: physically healing, or let me just call spirit, soul, and body. Because the truth is that the soul, the mind controls every aspect of a man's life. So if there is something hurting you, if there is a place that you are damaged, that place you feel that you need healing from, if you don't deal with those issues, that issue will end up dealing with you. And that's why it is important that you heal. It's not just heal. You heal from every losses, whatever you think you must have experienced. There is a reason. There's need for you to heal. Some of us have invested in different businesses that failed us, and at a time we were like, how am I going to raise the capital to do this? And it has led into depression and all manner. It is time to let go of the past and think of how to move forward. You know, one of the reasons why we love this program coming towards the ending of the year is the fact that if you heal in the year 2024, you won't carry emotional baggages, hurt, unforgiveness, all those things that set you or happened to the year 2025, and you begin to reinvent. Now I'm talking about reinvention. Reinvention is all about rediscovering oneself, even after self-damage, even after abuse, even after no matter whatever you've been through, after grieving, after loss of a loved one, no matter whatsoever that's happened to you, even if you lost the someone dear to your heart, there is a time you have to come to yourself and say, I'm gonna make that person proud. So you must live for the future, for your children, for your seed. So by the time you get to rediscover yourself, you begin to rediscover your purpose for living, begin to draft in different kinds of career, business you want to do. And I tell people that age is not a barrier. Maybe you're listening to me say, at my age, can I still achieve or go into God's plan and purpose for my life? You can. The only thing resisting you is you. And this you resisting you is coming from the fact that the mind needs to heal. It's coming from the fact that the mind needs to heal. So when you are done reinventing, what is expected of you to be successful in every aspect, which is the part of thriving. Once again, welcome to Heal, Reinvent, and Thrive Virtual Women Conference. Let's quickly check on our host, on our speaker, and if our speaker is not, our first speaker is not yet here, we can quickly reach out to the second speaker to see if she can go ahead and talk to us. Just give me some time. Thank you. Please don't leave the room. Just give me a little bit time.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, I've been trying to access my portal into the group, and it took a while, and I've still been struggling with it. So I had to use God's own. So probably I got the initial program flyer, because the one I have just has Joy as the first speaker and me as the second speaker. But I just saw one that is redirected. So sorry for not coming in by 5. I was just thinking it's not my time yet. But I tried logging in and it took a lot of time. So I want to apologize for not coming in as due.
Apology accepted, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's been a very hectic day.
Yes, ma'am.
Series of programs running up and down, but this program is special to me. And I know that as many of us that would be listening today, no matter how much the speaker talks, no matter how beautiful downloads of wisdom comes, it is one word or a line of words that change a person per second. So somebody may talk for an hour or for 2 hours, but it's just usually a word on a line of words that makes the whole difference. Mm. So my name is Onyinye Joy Mamah. My topic is Reinvent Through Building Resilience. Reinvent Through Building Resilience. You see, when I got that topic, I was a little bit excited because always a reason to build resilience. As we continue in the journey of growth, you will find very paramount reasons to build resilience. And for a first timer or someone who really wants to understand, you would ask yourself, what is resilience? So resilience is being able to withstand something to the point that it becomes fresh to you. Being able to encounter issues and still wriggle out of those issues. Being able to even stay in that same issue and form the best part of the issue. So for me in life, I usually take number 3 of every circumstance. Because when you face life, there are bound to be circumstances, there are bound to be plans, there are bound to be people, there are bound to be events, there are bound to be voices that will make you ring and go through pain. It is the level of the resilience that you have built that will make you watch the way you will talk, the way you will react, the way you will think about it even, and then the way you will respond to it. We are thriving in a society where everybody is stressed out, either as a result of finance, either as a result of poor home, either as a result of domestic violence, either as a result of workplace challenge. Even people are striving to survive through bad relationships. They're wondering why it is that what I'm saying to this person is always being misinterpreted. The things I do for these people, why does it end up not benefiting me? Why does it bring pain to me? Instead of bringing me back the dividends of the love I shared for them. It will take resilience for you to continue in the journey of helping humanity, especially when the people you have helped did not give you the dividends of helping them. Now, by dividends, I don't mean coming back to do for you the same thing you did for them. By dividends, I mean not playing black to you when they are supposed to play exactly the way you play to them. Some of us women have gone through situations, circumstances, and travels that we don't want to share. And you will never want to share it because you give your best and people return it with their worst. It will take a resilient heart that has been reinvented. Do you know what reinvent means? Invent, something has been produced, something has come. To reinvent it is like putting finishing touches to it. It's as if the second phase is finer than the first phase. To reinvent, is to combine both finesse and beauty to the initial thing that he used to build. It used to be. That's why a man will build a house. After like 10 days, the man will say, let me refurbish. It's just like saying, let me reinvent, let me redecorate, let me reintroduce, let me reestablish, let me finalize, let me add a touch, let me put finesse. The whole essence of this program is to produce a new self that has built intelligence, that has built character, that has built mental strength, that has built mental energy through resilience. There's something I enjoy about teaching. We teach and people listen so much. And you turn back and look at the listeners and they act so little. Why do we have more aggressive society when we have more learning society? Do you notice that there's so much learning? The church is doing program upon program. The schools are running programs upon programs. Centers are running programs upon programs. Individual organizations are running programs upon programs. The more people listen and learn, the less they produce. That is because we have not built resilience that will grow. We have not built resilience that will grow through character. And take it or leave it, we will not mount this pillar of success until our character has been reinvented to stand the test of time. I still see women who don't know how to reply questions. I still see women who stay in the public and shout with fellow women. I still see women who, even though they are innocent, are still throwing social tantrums on WhatsApp. You have not built emotional resilience. Resilience is that these people will push you. Oh my God, living high. Oh my God, living high. These people will push you. For us in the public space, you will be named though. They will call you names. You have two names that you will always answer as a female public successful person. It's either you answer prostitute or you answer a thief. Have you built resilience that not every word that comes to you needs a reply, even when it is very high and toxic on you? Have you built the resilience to tell yourself that even when I should fight, that I can reinvent that talk in my head to be comedy to me? Have you built resilience to the point that when you should react and pause and scatter everywhere, that you can reinvent the person who is talking to you by acting opposite? The women who follow me and the people who I talk to on a regular, I tell them, don't you ever return bad energy to bad energy. Because let me tell you, there's something God has blessed us with as women. It is called the gift of mouth. Hey, if you tell a woman something, she will tell you something. No? But how can we build women of resilience through character if we don't have women who do not speak back to each other? How do we have women who live in public yards and they do not throw tantrums and have scolds and have fights and squabbles? How can we say we have built resilience through character when we are not trying to prove that we are the better person? Anytime you're trying to win an argument, it is because you have not built resilience through character. You don't need to win. You don't need to win any argument. Even the Bible says, take heed that you get involved in an argument because you will soon lose your friendship. If you read Bible well, you must have gotten that in Proverbs. So we need to build lots of resilience. That time you are giving out words and actions and body languages to an emotional or social attack or even an adversity attack, ask yourself, if I know a lot and I act so little, why do I even know the things I know? Can we begin to even ask ourselves, if I go to church every Wednesday and Sunday, and I go to other programs, and I go to life-changing programs, seminars, and events, what exactly have I started acting, both in the public, in the workplace, in my family, and in my relationship that has shown that I'm building resilience over time? I think we're pushing for a society where we no longer should preach too much. We no longer should teach too much. We will begin to act it out in our character. A resilient, mentally sound woman does not use abusive and toxic languages. A resilient, strong woman knows how to withdraw the painful actions that she gave to another person. There's even something I want to bring to our notice. Sometimes you give your all. Sometimes you give your love, you give your money, you give your time, you give your talent. But it is not returned to you, or it is not appreciated. It is resilience that you have built through character that lets you continue. But what we usually find is people bolting out, is people quitting, is people letting go. So if all of us let go of all our angry moments, who will raise the soldiers that we're waiting for in the place of resilience and character? What Jofad is doing today, what the Heal, the Reinvent, and the Thrive program is doing today is to raise foot soldiers that will be mentally sound to weather the storm and the tide of reactions. She doesn't just want to build people that will listen to virtual meetings. We want to build women that will stand the test of time. We want to build the type of women that when you hear that she is in the midst of a trouble, 5, 10, 50 people can say, I know she will not talk anyhow. Resilience of character. Reinventing through character. We want to build the type of women that when they are in the markets, there's a reason to shout, there's a reason to misbehave, and then you turn and you give back the soft language. And you notice that there's something that comes with resilience. Resilience comes with a lot of clarity. Resilience comes with a lot of deliberate actions. When you're resilient, when you have built resilience, you are deliberate about the things you choose, about the people you communicate to, about even the people you keep in your circle. You love everybody, but everybody should not be in your circle. Select the ones who build you so that your resilience quotient can be maintained if there's something like resilience quotient. Select the people who build you every day. Go to the bar because they find like minds. Who do you go to every day to build your pattern? Resilience is a pattern, it's a lifestyle. If you don't build your resilience, you will be suffocated in this society and your journey will cut short. And you will keep looking at what people said, how they reacted, their body language, and you will not get to where you're supposed to go to. I want us to write down these 5 things that I want to say today. If you do not remember anything, remember that I said that for every time you show resilience through your character, you have impacted a heart. Every time you display control, in fact, in our time, in our own term, in this our training, using resilience is like saying self-control, it's like saying discipline, it's like saying maintaining decorum, it's like saying sanity, it's like saying mental health, it's like being mentally sound. So every time you should come with a hit and you come with the opposite wind that is positive, you have impacted a life. So tell yourself, I must impact one life per time. Enwere onye na-ene gị anya na Facebook chọrọ ịma nwere ihe ọ ga-esi n'aka gị mụta. Enwere onye na-ene gị anya na yard. Enwere somebody that observe gị na street. Enwere somebody that observe gị even in the marketplace. As people are in the social media making very sarcastic, crude and rude comments, are you part of those people? Are you building resilience to maintain the way you talk? Do you have a talking pattern? You should build resilience even to the point of having the people you follow. It's not everybody on Facebook that you should be following. What are you following them to build? People who build resilient character has doctrines that build them. For us, we are being built with the scripture. For us, we are being built with prayers. What is building you on Netflix? What is building you on Ankatandeyard? What is building you on WhatsApp group? What is building your resilience? The second thing I want to tell you is that you must be intentional about what is filling up your mental space. You must be intentional. Go to where you laugh. Go to where you learn. Go to where you are criticized naturally and not with hatred. Let me tell us something that I learned. There's this beauty of criticism. When someone who loves you criticizes you, you will accept the truth, but you will see love in it. But when someone who is jealous of you or who doesn't want your progress criticizes you, you will have a weight. You have a certain weight. There's something love does. Love gives peace. That's why in the midst of a critic that is sincere, you will still find peace. Build yourself to understand the place of a true critic. Because as you build resilience, you'll be criticized. You'll be criticized both on Facebook. You'll be criticized both in your marriage. You'll be criticized in the public. You'll be criticized in your working place. Even as you talk to people, they will criticize you for nothing. Find someone who loves you so much so to criticize you with love. What we find today are people who criticize to show superiority instead of criticizing to show improvement. You want to wear it out on the person. After arrive, this is the kind of people we find. Find people who will nurture your resilience by telling you the truth in love. We need that love. We need that love. If as you're building resilience, if the people who will journey with you will... Number 3, resilience is not built in a day. Resilience is built through your travels. Write it down. This number 3 is not just English. This number 3 is the reality of pain. Resilience is not just built. Resilience is built through your travels. Write it down. So that when you encounter some things, you will remember that you're building resilience through what you will reinvent. You're not just building resilience because it will be sweet. Building resilience will never be sweet. It is a process that demands a lot of control. It is a process that demands a lot of discipline. It is a process that demands a lot of love. You will love yourself and you will love the people with which you are building that resilience for. And even the people you're using because of them to build resilience, you have to love them even without knowing them. I said number 3, resilience cannot be built in a day, and it will be built through your travel. So, that's 1 million. You can build resilience. No. Resilience will be built the day you don't have money. Resilience will be built the day there's no fuel in your car. Resilience will be built the day nobody is there to answer you. Resilience will be built in the day it looks as if everybody has given up on you. Resilience will be to the day you're quarreling with your husband. You have an option to not to talk to him. You start building resilience by talking to him. Resilience will be built through the people who have said very derogatory and defamatory things to you. But you still see them and you love them and you don't talk to them the way they talk to you. Those are the days you're building resilience. You don't build resilience in a comfy place. You don't build resilience luxuriously. You don't build resilience in a party. You don't build resilience when the going is good. You build resilience on the day of your pain. Number 4, you build resilience in dark days. Remember, the other one is travels. Number 4 is dark days. There will be dark days. And because your pastor have blessed you, everything will be sugar. Everything will be rosy. Everything will blossom. introduction to GST 101, there will be dark days. In those dark days, those are the days you will need to reinvent. I have had my dark days in my profession. One or two, three people that I have built in this profession that I've carried with my head. Today, they are carrying me up and about and calling me names. But my resilience is that every day I show up and I show out. And I also show off. I show up, I show out, and I also show off. Build your resilience. Don't let anybody excuse me.
Sorry, ma. Please, water.
Yeah. I've been talking since morning.
Yes, ma. Oh, the Lord is your strength.
So build your resilience. Resilience will not be built easily. Build it. Determined to build it. Because no matter how prosperous, no matter how kind a day will be, in that day you will not build resilience. The day you will build resilience is the day where you don't even know who to call. The resilience will be built by coming out, turning up, and showing up. Begin to show off in a humble way. Don't show off to intimidate people. Show off to appreciate your God. You know, there's a difference between showing off to tell people that you have arrived and showing off to show that you're growing. Let the people who hate you misinterpret it. We don't care. The ones who love you are looking forward to it. The ones who love you, we are looking forward to it. The ones who hate you, we don't care. So I have 15 minutes to conclude. But if I want us to throw in questions, I want you to give me feeders and I'll continue. Let me quickly get water and drink. So Joy, ask them for questions and every other thing.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the class. Oh, it's been a lovely section, actually. My note is filled up. In fact, we are learning a lot. Our comment section is filled up. We are learning. Please, if you have questions, because as Mama is taking break, if you have questions, quickly drop the question so that you don't miss out today. We are thanking God how it's going. If we see any question on the comment section, Mama will be taking that, okay? So we can give a little bit, a minute of rest. But Mama, you are loading us with knowledge. In fact, nobody is sleeping. The comment section is filled up because it's filled up. We thank God for the utterance because my notes is full. I don't know how to put it. I'm writing. Thank you so much, Ma. Are you better now?
Yes, I'm better.
All right,
I have to take a gulp of water.
All right, go ahead, Ma.
Okay, so I said, please, we want to build a community of women that by next year they will be saying, I can give 5 instances that
There is a bastard. So sorry, Ma. We are learning. We are sorry, Mama. Mama, take a minute off. Give us like a minute. Let me share a screen.
We have Onyinye Joy Mamah, who is the Executive Director, Helen Women Foundation, and the President for Women Support Women for Human Development and Mentorship Initiative. She's the Subcommittee Chairman on Gender-Based Survivors Welfare and Support for Enugu State. She's the Chairperson Women in Politics Forum, Enugu Chapter, and OAA, a human rights activist, a gender advocate, trained and certified in over 450 trainings nationwide and internationally. She's a member state steering committee on trafficking. She's also a facilitator of many programs, a mentor and counselor of women and girls with over a decade experience in development work. She has covered twice the 17 local government areas in Enugu on gender-based sensitization and education. She's the National Advocacy Lead and former coordinator of Civil Society Scaling Up Nutrition in Nigeria, the Chair Advocacy Steering Committee for Civil Society Scaling Up Nutrition in Nigeria. She's also a member of many reputable and prominent humanitarian organizations like Human Rights for Southeast, WACO, Global Rights Natural Resources Group, ESCONET, 50/50, CS Sun Humanity Group, CIVAL, WANEP, CPN, USAN, CSAF, EXAN, and Human Rights Group for Southeast. Onyinye's organization has enjoyed a 6-year small grant funding from WANFD, Washington, D.C., USA, on face-out dental amalgam for pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children. Onyinye is the former Enugu Publicity Secretary, Pan-ECOWAS 50 Million Women Speak Forum. She's a 48-time award winner for great interventions in the society. Remarkable is the award of the Best Advocacy Voice in the state. Over 1,000 cases have gone through her to WACO, Human Rights Commission, SEDOC, NAPTIP, Enugu Police, and FIDA. Onyinye Mamah has written 2 books, The You in You and 7 letters to her. Her energy bonds for daily change, love for humanity, and charitable work. Onyinye works tirelessly for women, the poor, widows, the marginalized children and girls in slums, youths, grassroots schools, and society. She is highly proficient in providing interventions on sexual gender-based violence, out-of-school youths, in-school youths, nutrition, HIV and AIDS prevention, care support, and advocacy. Onyinye is a frequent and daily public speaker on topical issues and also an article writer. Onyinye has 2 chieftaincy titles. She's the PRO Women Leadership Institute, Enugu State, and one of the 9 member delegates appointed by the former governor to represent women outside Nigeria. Onyinye Mamah is also called the Voice. Her greatest ambition is to make life easy for as many people as possible and to be the exact expression of love. She's the core reference of love for many. Onyi's best words are God, love, and wealth.
Okay, Ma, you can go ahead, Ma, now.
All right. So we stopped at number 4, right?
Yes, Ma.
Are my people still here with me?
Yes, Ma. Yeah, Ma, we are here.
Okay. So we said number 4, we build resilience in our dark days.
Dark days.
I want to say a little thing about dark days. You know, travels could come most times as money, as not having job, as not having someone to talk to. But you see, dark days are the father of them all. Dark days are a combination of not having money, not having a child, not having fuel in your car, and you're quarreling with the person that should give you money. The resilience is still being happy, still talking well to people, and still even sharing the little you have. Write it down. I want us to write this down. It is very, very, in fact, you've not started growing until you come to this point. On the day you're supposed to cry, on the day you're supposed to talk harshly to someone, on the day you're supposed to shut everybody off and say, let them go to hell, let them get out. Let that be the day you will listen calmly to someone. Let that be the day you will talk well to someone. And let that be the day you can even share your 1 naira. You have built resilience through building reinvention of your mindset. You have reinvented your mindset to see life from the place of brightness in a situation of darkness. Hey, I feel like speaking in tongues. Because by the time you understand these things, by the time you get to that level, you will stand and begin to command some things, and they can no longer make you angry. Listen, we want to build a community of women that will see anger and commonize anger. Because great women, we are going to be faced with a lot of angry circumstances. We should begin to commonize anger. Write it down. Number 5. Resilience is built by commonizing anger. Number 5. Commonize that angry thing. Throw it away. Let that day be the day you eat your best food. Drink the coldest water. Go to gym, relax, dance, play tough. Resilience is built by tough instances. They are not built with love affair. They are not built with love messages from your husband. They are built the day your husband will look at you and say, you have added so much weight. I wish I didn't marry you. Right. Will you leave your marriage that day? It is that day you should look at your husband and say, I still love you, even if you say you don't love me. That is what we mean by resilience. Resilience, it is beyond being happy with it. You should never be happy. A soldier is not happy with building bad character, bad history. A soldier, when he goes to war, his target is to shoot down his enemy. So resilience is like a soldier fighting to shoot down those common enemies: bad character, sarcasm, aggression, outburst, public display. We must fight it. We must fight it. I know this is very hard to practice. Somebody is telling me, Pat, I love you so much. I love you so much. You see, the beautiful part of resilience is that hardness that it comes with. In fact, you know how I'm testing my resilience now? Last 2 weeks, I beat my daughter so much. So I sat down on the chair and I said, teacher of teachers. I told myself, teacher of teachers, instructor of instructors, shame unto you. Shame unto you. Small girl is making you to lose your anger anyhow. Can't you take a decision to commonize the activities that she does that makes you so angry before you disgrace the work of God in your life? Do you understand me? But it is that word that you use that makes me to understand that you understand it. Part is following. But it is because that it is because it's hard. That's why you begin to score yourself. From today, any resilient test you pass, you score. Any resilient test you pass, you score. By the time we are coming back next year, we are going to be asking ourselves, how many people survived the resilience test? That will be our 1-year assignment, because we are not coming back empty next year. By next year, we're asking ourselves, come and give us 5 instances of resilient tests that you passed. Everybody write it down, no? Because that's what we'll ask next year. If you know how many tests you passed to be resilient, come and share with us, because we are going to have interactive section too. Let us even begin to bring it home, narrow it down to ourselves. There are too many angry things that are happening with all of us. Fuel is increasing, bag of rice is increasing. Everything is at a high level. So normally, everybody is supposed to be mad and angry. Resilience is built in days like this. Resilience is built in days like this. And mind you, as you're building resilience, if there's a particular agent of darkness that always makes you angry, please go away from them. Go away. There are particular agents of darkness, principalities and powers that have said you will never laugh once you wake up because of them. Remove them from your mind. Even if they are in your front, stop seeing them in your mind. Stop seeing them in your face. Remove them so that you can go far. Number 6. There's nothing you can do without God. You see God, if you don't have a personal relationship with him, you're joking. So many times people have been told these things, but we commonize it. If you don't have a personal relationship with God, you go nowhere. Open up babalawo ki na-efe. Go and have a personal relationship with your babalawo. Open up ekwensu ki na-efe. Go and have a personal relationship with your ekwensu. For us that are chronically in love with God Almighty, we are into serious relationship with God. Go and have a chronic relationship with your God. That's where I will stop for today. And I say, God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you. Thank you. This is wonderful. They are clapping already. Hey, any question, you can raise your hand. Anybody that wants to ask a
Please,
question,
questions.
raise your hand. When you raise your hand, I will meet you. Or can one person say something to Mama? When you raise your hand, I will meet you. All right, Ma, they are writing messages for you already on the comment section. Because this is powerful.
Okay.
Okay, no question. Mama, you are reading the comment section, right?
Yes, I can see them.
Teachers of teachers, this is powerful, Ma. Thank you so much. And you even work with time. This is powerful. You finally worked with time. Yeah. Mama, indeed, you are the voice, and God will keep anointing that voice. And because my own person is transformed. The truth is that resilience is built in time of hard times, storms, and dark times. That's when in fact, devil is going to even test you. Devil himself will even test you to even know whether you truly love the God you are meant. Sometimes he puts you in the middle to check if you even love the God you said you love. Just like he did in the case of Daniel. Will you continue to serve him when they put you in deal? The guy still stood. So it's all about thriving in hard time and thriving through building resilience. And Mama has perceived resilience in a way that even a commoner will understand. And thank you so much. Mama, they are all saying thank you. You are amazing. We love you.
I see you.
Thank you. All right.
I love you too.
Our next speaker is there, but she took her time to listen to you too. Because you can't be speaking as somebody is sleeping. It's an error. It's a big error. Thank you so much, Mama, for the sacrifice, for the time, because we are still in the car. You are not even that you're in the car doing the Zoom. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you. We are not taking it for granted. I personally love you. Thank you for being this woman that is bringing women together, showing what real love is. Bringing yourself down to anyone can relate with you. That's what real love is. Because that is enough in a hard times like this. When you know there is someone you can talk to that will listen to you without judgment. Mama, that's enough. It has a way of keeping someone going. And you are that woman. You are not called the voice in vain. My prayer is that the Lord will strengthen your voice. The Lord will yet announce that voice. And nothing will stop you. And so shall it be in Jesus' name. All right, thank you, Mama. God bless you. So we'll now be welcoming the first speaker.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Oh, we can still hear me. Please, if you can hear me, put it in the comment section. Oh, thank you so much, Mama. You've been a blessing. In fact, my body is shaking. I've learned a lot. In fact, it's not everything you react to. Many people are waiting for us. Many are just there waiting for us. God bless you. That's a wonderful topic for a time like this. You see the reason why you have to come to the part of learning. You see, if you learn this kind of thing, you don't know the kind of plan they're having for you this festive season. Maybe it's going to be coming from in-law, friends, or somever. They will just plan something for you. You just have to learn to overlook things. You have to grow. Even when it's hard, you have to learn to walk away from things, understanding that you're a woman of purpose. It's not everything you react to. You can't attend this program and react in supermarket or fight in the market. It's no longer possible. You can't attend this program and be fighting with your spouse. You get to understand there's a place of your health that you must protect. Just like the doctor yesterday mentioned concerning our health. Understand that it's not everything. Understand that you have to help your life as a woman, because a lot of things, a lot of expectations are there for all women. So if you have to take care of family, take care of your loved one, take care of this, and that, so you have to understand that you have to take care of yourself. Okay, just like before she concluded, what if this person that wants to deal with you, this person is orchestrated from somewhere, they're just targeted your joy and all that. So you have to come to the extent of telling yourself that whatever they do, I have to jump and pass. Building resilience is not easy, but it's a character needed to thrive in times like this, because many people are angry for no reason. If there's some people when you greet now, they are angry. Am I lying? Can I see what you are typing? Am I lying? Many people are just angry now for no reason. For no reason, they are just angry. So you have to learn how to control yourself without wasting any of our time right now. Without wasting our time, let's welcome our speaker. The next speaker is actually with us, and we are happy she is here. You're welcome, Ma. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good evening, Ma.
You're
Good
welcome,
evening, everyone.
Ma. You're welcome, Ma. Please, everyone, can you give me the opportunity? Give me the opportunity to introduce our next speaker. Right. Okay, without wasting time. You're welcome, Ma.
It is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, Loveth Oge Okechukwu. Loveth Oge Okechukwu is a team coach, business owner, startup business analyst, and an advocate of Start Small, Grow Big. She is the CEO of Domestic House Cleaning and Laundry Services and is popularly known as the cleaning boss for her resilient spirit and passion for professional cleaning. She has carved out a unique niche for herself in the cleaning industry, specializing in post-construction cleaning and industrial cleaning, where she has perfected her skills. A graduate of Enugu State University of Science and Technology, where she studied agri-economics and extension, Loveth is currently pursuing her second degree in business management. She also holds several professional certifications, including the Lead You training from Life Academy Training Institute, UK. Loveth serves as the operational manager at PPC Travel Solutions, her husband's company. He is also a trainer, a team coach, and the convener of the She-Boss Conference, one of the fastest growing communities for women in business and leadership in Southeast Nigeria. In addition to her entrepreneurial endeavors, Loveth has previously served as a It is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, Loveth Oge Okechukwu. Loveth Oge Okechukwu is a team coach, business owner, startup business analyst, and an advocate of Start Small, Grow Big. She is the CEO of Domestic House Cleaning and Laundry Services and is popularly known as the cleaning boss for her resilient spirit and passion for professional cleaning. She has carved out a unique niche for herself in the cleaning industry, specializing in post-construction cleaning and industrial cleaning, where she has perfected her skills. A graduate of Enugu State University of Science and Technology, where she studied agri-economics and extension, Loveth is currently pursuing her second degree in business management. She also holds several professional certifications, including the Lead You training from Life Academy Training Institute, UK. Loveth serves as the operational manager at PPC Travel Solutions, her husband's company. He is also a trainer, a team coach, and the convener of the She Boss Conference, one of the fastest growing communities for women in business and leadership in Southeast Nigeria. In addition to her entrepreneurial endeavors, Loveth has previously served as a brand ambassador and sales representative for Hennessy Company and Nivea Cosmetics, as well as the Southeast sales representative for Glow White Cosmetics. Over the past 5 years, Loveth has created part-time job opportunities for over 1,000 students in the cleaning industry and has helped many startups launch their businesses. She strongly advocates that every woman should be skilled and empowered to generate income for themselves. Loveth Ogechukwu is happily married to Honorable Sixtus Okechukwu, and together they have a lovely son, Brian Chimobi Okechukwu. She's a devout Christian, a lover of God and worship, and an epitome of a godly and hardworking woman. Loveth leaves a lasting impact on every girl or lady she meets, inspiring them to shift their mindsets and take action. She's the catalyst that every woman, especially those feeling confused or weak, need to start from somewhere or with nothing. Loveth Oge Okechukwu advocates for starting from where you are and with what you have. Please join me in welcoming this inspiring woman to the stage.
We welcome you, Ma. You're welcome.